Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with The Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2 episode number 2 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we began second season with again lot of normal slice of life stuff, just normal goofy everyday stuff which this show is able to make in such a funny, like kind of transform it into such a funny thing. That's the main charm of this show. Normal you everyday thing, they just make it so goofy. And obviously what more like how else to actually show you the normality of the situation but to actually introduce a cockroach. And that's how it started episode 1. Just what did he call it? Germanila, no, I forgot the scientific name, but obviously Urushihara, had all his, he knew what it was actually. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to realize what it was up until the end when we actually saw the two antennas of the cockroach. I was like, oh, it's a cockroach. And yeah, like that was the whole thing of the first section of the episode where they just fight a cockroach. And what's her name? Belle actually smashes it with the hammer, and then they kind of do a little bit of they're like all together, and suddenly in comes an apple from the middle of nowhere, like a portal. And the apple and Mao says something to Yusa, which pisses her off. She tries to cut Mao, and the apple saves Mao by two hands spring up from the apple, and we get introduced to Alas Ramos. That's her name. And I'm guessing well, obviously the scene that we saw in the beginning, the one with the mysterious person in front of the tree, and the apple that came, obviously that is connected. And we have no more information about what else this is, who that person is, all that stuff. But yeah, we have to actually, I'm guessing, take care of this child now. Like obviously I discussed about this in the previous episode. I've read the manga, so I do kind of know, I have vague memory of what is the actual identity of this baby, and not only the baby, who the other person was. But I cannot put my finger on it. It started to fade away from my memory. But yeah, I'm sure my memory will get refreshed as I keep watching this show. But anyways, that's Alas Ramos, and she has actually declared that her dad is Satan and mom is the hero, which is Emilia. And oh boy, that's how the whole commotion started after that, and we kind of stopped there. So I'm guessing we're going to continue from that section onwards, and let's see what are the other people, the other people say about this statement that Alas Ramos gave us. Let us begin. This is episode number 2. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. um yes. Oh my god, Chiho. Wow. Hey. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's interesting that, oh wait, I was going to say I don't think we saw Alice Ramos in the opening, but I don't remember the opening properly. Did we actually see her in the opening? Okay, let's see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, we saw her. I remember. I was going to say, oh, we didn't see her in the first episode in the opening, so maybe she'll be included later. But no, she was there. I forgot. I just it slipped my mind. Like sometimes anime do this, like to avoid spoilers, they don't do something like they either don't put it in the opening and later add them, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, obviously. Imprinted. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's actually a good. Oh yeah, that's true. Uh, this guy's just an apple. Hmm. I don't think so. Yeah, he's busy with his food. And ah, wing branch. Wing branch. Hmm. Well, about that. Yeah. Hmm. Exactly. Like, what would she tell her parents? Like, oh, okay. Hmm. Oh no. The devil's castle. Sasachi. Yo. Yeah, taking care of the baby, I'm guessing. Oh boy. Yup. Those are diapers, aren't those? I think so. Oh. Yo. I think he's probably just tired. Yeah. Chick never stopped. Yeah. Udo. Wait, Udo. Okay, I guess. Damn. Wow. Yeah, we don't have enough money for this. Hey. Oh boy. Oh, okay. All right. Um. Okay. Oh, Belle is here. Is it? Is this for him? Wow. Oh no, she's woken up. Oh no. Oh my god. Yo, she's going to. Yo, you're gonna make her misunderstand. What are you saying? Okay. She can say that. It's easier for her to say that, Chi Chan, other than Chi Ho. Ah. Ah. Yeah. What are you- Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh my God. Oh no, what is the manager? I was going to say. Just a mistake. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God, yo, stop. Yo, go home. Go home. Yeah, it is a dream. Go home and go to sleep. Oh yeah, he doesn't realize. Yeah, that's is correct. But that other people won't. Yeah. No fries. Yeah. Well, okay. Oh, well, yeah. She's she's Saturn, so. Okay. Oh. Oh wait. Oh my God. Yo, Emmy also has one. Yeah, a lot of them. They all of them can go now. I'm guessing. One, two, three, four, five. Probably not. Wait, they have six of them, so all of them can go. What? Oh God. Oh wait. Oh, it's from them. Stop. Yes, definitely. Okay, maybe she can say something. Probably. Okay. Okay. He's like, if he's going to stab him in the back or something, he's thinking. That's a good point. Oh no, stop. Yo, Rishihara. Yes. But the money. Like, yeah, I was saying like, there are six of them. All day on Amazon. A jungle, yeah, yeah. Hmm? Hmm. True. Yo, he's actually going and keeping it now. Hey, you saw that? Who's that? Oh, okay. I think I know who that is. I forgot. Shit. You're also here, by the way, so. Oh, okay. Oh. Exactly. Oh, Amy's here. You do not recognize. Asha, please. Oh, she's here as well. Ah, who cares? Okay, makes sense. Wait, what the hell is this place? Oh my god, what is this? Okay, I don't remember this part at all. Who is this? One of the angels, I'm guessing? Hey, Urushihara. Yep. Okay. Asha, did Asha? Oh, that's it. Okay, that's over. Okay, that's it. All right, that's it. All right, so this episode we resume from Alas Ramos being introduced, and obviously Alas Ramos is just crying. Like obviously she's a kid, she's a child, so she's crying and she's like, "Mama, Papa," like Amy. Obviously, Amy's like, I don't know her, neither does Mao knows about her, but obviously it must be some kind of a reason why Alas Ramos is actually calling them her parents. And uh, Chiho actually says something which I feel like is kind of like has a possibility of happening, but I'm not so sure about the whole thing about imprinting, because she saw Mao big at the beginning, and after that maybe she saw Yusa. That's why that she's saying, "Oh, these are my mom and dad." But the fact that Asha says like that doesn't explain the situation. How she knew that Mao is actually Satan? Now I remember nothing, about this section, about why, like, actual. I do remember a few things from the manga, but most of the things I don't remember. So I cannot recall the actual reason, why she suddenly comes and calls them mom and dad. And I think that the big hint here is she actually says that my dad is Satan and my mom is the hero. I think that's what she says, doesn't she? Like she doesn't actually say like Mao is my dad. She says like uh my dad is son. But yeah, I guess like what I'm trying to say here is actually Satan is actually like the person, the demon king. That's Satan. So she says Satan. I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say here is she actually doesn't mention that her dad is this Satan. Maybe it's some, like, like, who knows, like what she's trying to say. Like Satan is a position of the demon lord. Whoever sits in that position is, like, the Mao or the Satan, I'm guessing, something like that. So maybe that's like a hint here, like where I don't know, because I barely remember, and I remember not reading the full thing, you know. So I don't actually know the revelation. Like most of the important stuff, I don't know. So the actual reason why he, like, Alas Ramos called her Satan, not Satan, sorry, Mao dad and Yusa mom. I've not read that part. Before that, I stopped reading. So yeah, I don't know anything about this part. So it's still a mystery for me as well. But I do know something about that lady in the beginning. I do know who that person is. I have vague recollections of who that person is. So I'm not going to talk much about her because I think I remember who she is. But either way, that's mainly the kind of that's the only thing I kind of remember. I do also remember a little bit of Alas Ramus, what her actual identity is and what she is. But that as well I'm not going to discuss, because obviously these are spoilers, and I don't remember much to actually discuss about it either. So anyways, I'll not talk about that at all. But anyways, this that is how it starts. Alas Ramos is just clinging to Yusa at this point. And Yusa's like, all right, fine, like just patting her on the head. And there you go. Now next we see Mao and, like, all of them kind of discussing what to do with Alas Ramos. And like they're trying to figure out what who this, like, Alas Ramos should be given, like, actual like at whose place should Alas Ramos be, like who should take care of her. Obviously Mao cannot do that because he has his job, neither can Amy because she also has a job. Obviously Chiho cannot do it because what is she going to tell her parents, like yeah, obviously, like, there's no way that's happening. Belle, yeah, Belle was the only one who could have taken care of her. And now obviously when Belle was like, okay, I can't take care of her, Mao decides to, you know what, we, the demon army, is going to take care of her. Which means obviously like, Mao's household is going to take her in. That means mainly Asha is going to take care of her, because Urishihara can't do anything himself. Asha is the only one who can probably take care of Alas Ramos, because most of the time Mao is at his job, and sometimes Ichigo might come in and help out with a few shoppings and stuff, as we saw. And Belle is obviously their neighbor. Belle can help out as well. And obviously when Amy and Mao gets off work, they can spend time with them, with Alas Ramos. So basically it's going to happen like that. Obviously I'm excluding Urishihara because Urishihara cannot take care of himself. Can't even take care of himself. So yeah, I doubt he can take care of Alas Ramos. Oh god. Now one thing Belle tells us here, which is that the origin of the name Alas Ramos is actually, I think he said something like, it's like a word from the like, the humans and like, in Tesla, like wing, and what did she say? I can't find that part. I cannot find that part actually currently, but okay, yeah, something like that. He actually explains the like, name of the, oh, here it is. Okay, here you go. Those words are an Indonesian human language. Alas means wings and Ramos means branch. There you go, wing and branch. So so now yeah, so all of those things, like, are, we kind of discussed and everything. And the main, like, the final decision is like, okay, Asha, like, obviously a Mao's household is going to take her in. Asha will mainly be the person who takes care of her, because he's the person who lives, like, stays at home, and everyone else will help out, basically that. So there you go. Now we kind of switch to, like, the other perspective, where we see Chiho talking with her friend, and they kind of discuss about the whole confession. Like Mao said, like, I'll like, she says, like, Mao said that he'll give her answer later on, but at the same time Mao thinks of her as her subordinate, so stuff like that she talks. And then she, while going back home, she brings a lot of diapers, a lot of other things, for Alas Ramos. And Asha is just tired, like, feels so bad for him, because half of the time he's just either almost dying or like just completely, like, like exhausted. Like, Asha gets no break. Oh my god. Like, all the stress and everything is just, like, just completely getting him. Like, the whole, like, thinking about the budget of the household. Not only that, Urishihara's just spending money like crazy. And obviously like, now Alas Ramos is in on the whole situation. So yeah, he doesn't catch a break. He's just dying. And he's just so happy when Chiyo brings him the stuff. He's like, oh, thanks so much, like, Chiho. Like, I'll give you, will like, I'll tell Mao to give you the topmost position when we take over Earth. And she's like, no, it's okay. uh, Now, Belle comes in. Belle gives, Asha a little bit of the food and everything, and Asha's like pays her back for the food because obviously, I like Belle is the enemy. Like technically, she is the enemy. She and Yusa are the enemy, so he doesn't want to take any charity from them. And Alas Ramos wakes up and starts crying. Like, now on the other side, Emmy and her friend is talking, and again the whole situation about Mao comes up, and here Emmy talks about Alas Ramos and gives her the details of, like who she is and what happened. And her friend actually says something which I feel like it will be like a big point in the future, but she says don't get attached to her. Like usually in these type of situations, eventually as the story progresses, there's a time comes when you actually have to say goodbye to that person. Like, like this is like one, I feel like this is like one, I wouldn't say genre, but this is like one way of storytelling where usually there's like someone suddenly comes into, like, someone's life and their whole life changes. And usually on that type of situation, like a certain section comes where they have to either go away or something like that happens. So there's like a decision point, like a turning point in the whole situation starts, where the main character either, like, tells her or him to stay, not go, or like something like that. Like it usually kind of happens in what do you call them, those type of childcare mangas, whenever there's like a little child somehow comes in your family, and that type of a thing, those type of manga or animes where suddenly, like, get like suddenly a child comes to your life some way or the other, maybe some like, relative's child, or maybe like some way or the other, you get, like, like a child comes under your care. And at first, that there is like a lot of difficulty, and the main character doesn't like the whole situation, but little by little kind of get attached to the child. Then suddenly, like, a turning point comes where there's a decision, like, oh, like, that child is going to go away. So that type of a thing. So that's what I'm like, this section actually gives me the vibes of. Maybe I don't know what's going to happen here, and I've not read that much into the manga. I've not went to that part, so I don't know what's going to happen ultimately. I also don't know what is going to happen to Alas Ramos by the end. Will she actually stay with us forever, or will a time come when she will have to go? Which I'm guessing, if that time comes, obviously by that time I'm pretty sure both Mao, Emmy, and not only them but everyone will get attached to Alas Ramos, and it'll be a tough, like, time. So anyways, enough about that. Now now next we see how, like, Chiho does the diaper for Alas Ramos, and Alas Ramos is happy now. And Alas Ramos calls Chiho as, like, when she's like, oh, my name is Chiho, she's like, Chi-chan, and Asha's like, oh, don't call her like that, give her the, like call her Chi-san or something like that, or Chiho-san, something like that. And because she's older than you, and or Nesan, something like that. And she's like, Chine, I think that's what she says. Yeah, Chine or Chine-san. And Chio is like, oh, so cute, just starts hugging her. And Belle as well, like, calls her Suzune, Suzune, Suzune-chan. And obviously Belle is also just completely, and Urushara's just, like, just giving side remarks. He's like, huh, how easy you people are. God damn. Like, I it's so ironic actually hearing that from him, because he's the one who actually got completely enthralled by Earth's technology, not technology, but Earth's, like, like Amazon or the jungle prime or whatever. And, like, he got so enthralled that he actually decided to stay on Earth. Ironic, like he's actually like telling them that they are easy, while a similar situation happened to him as well. God damn these people. Ah, now we go back to Yusa and her friend, and here Yusa's friend gives her the special employee coupon for the amusement park, three of them. So that's like, oh, go with your like go with your relative's friend. Obviously, that's what they're going with, and not friend, sorry, relative's child. Sorry, what am I saying? Relative's child, and that's what they're going with for Alas Ramo's identity, and Mao's and Mao as well. That's why three tickets. Now, after that, we get to see a little bit of Mao's section where Chiho brought Alas Ramus with her. Suzun is also there with her to Mao's workplace, and everyone's like, what the hell, did she just call him Papa? I'm like, why did you bring her here? Obviously, like I know she wanted to meet Mao, but now the manager, finds her, and she's like, oh, we need to talk, come inside. And suddenly Sariel just pops up from nowhere, and he's like, oh, is this who is the person who is with my beloved angel? Just completely misunderstand. One interesting fact about this section is like Sariel also did not understand or realize the identity or something like that, of this child, who she is, or her actual identity. So we still don't know what, who she is. Is she a human? No, definitely she's not a human. But who is she? Like, is she a demon or something, like an angel or something? Who is she? Nobody knows. So yeah. Okay, now the manager kind of talks with both Chiho and Mao, and like kind of gives them the harsh reality of how this is a situation that they should tread very carefully about, because even though they're saying like, yo, like she's not our child and we have not done anything like that, the society won't listen to you, which is the truth. Actually, like no one's going to listen to them if they actually say like, oh, this is nothing like that, she's like a relative's child or something. No one's going to listen. So she actually gives them the hard truth and says like, you should actually like pay more attention to these type of things, and then she says like, at least you guys are not rebelling and saying like, oh, what does society know about us? Like there's people who actually say stuff like that, like at least you're not that type of people, which makes you a lot more mature than them. And then she's like, all right, like just because I'm pretty sure you have like a situation on your hand. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. And here you go, a few tickets for the obviously the same amusement park, and just spend time with her, like you can do your job later on. You can just spend time with her, and there you go. Now Amao actually officially asks Ichigo that, even though the manager told all of these things, can you please help me out? Because obviously for Mao, Amy and Belle are actually enemies, and like he cannot leave everything to Ashia. Like Ashia also has like a limit, like he cannot do everything and anything and everything. Obviously Urishihara is like obviously not, like who would even give any kind of responsibility to him, especially for a child, a responsibility for a child. So no, obviously not Urishihara. So everything will probably fall on Ashia. So yeah, like being the only human she knows, like properly, Chiho is a big help for him, and that's why he's like, can you please still keep coming and helping me out? And Chiho's very happy. Chiho's like, all right, definitely. And yeah, now we are back to our house. Now I was actually thinking like every one of them are going to go, like there's like 6 tickets with them, and like if you actually count here, yeah, there's like there are 6 of them. If you actually include Bell, there's 7. But yeah, I guess you will also need a ticket for Alas Ramos as well. Like even though she's a child, she's also a single person. Like yeah. So I guess you are kind of missing one ticket, but I was going to say Ushara can stay behind because he's probably going to be happy just surfing on Jungle Prime. So he probably has no interest in going to amusement park. But Ashia also kind of like thinks about the situation of that. Oh, I cannot leave Urushihara at house alone because if he's left alone in this house, who knows what he's going to do? With the finances of the house, he's probably going to just spend it all in one day. So yeah, Ashian does not trust Ushihara at all. He's like, nope, someone needs to stay here. So yeah, like obviously all of them cannot go, and so the decision comes, and here Mao kind of asks Alice Ramos that, okay, like, will it be fine if I and you go and Amy stays behind? And she's like, no. And then he's like, okay, then what about Amy and you? Both of you can go and I stay behind. Alice Ramos is like, no. And Mao is like, there you go. So basically both of us have to go together. So they come to the decision that three of them will go and everyone else will be stay behind. And for a moment Ashia also kind of wanted to go, but like I said, the whole thing with Urshihara, he's not happy about it. He's like, if I let Urshihara be alone here for more than a few minutes, like who knows what he'll do. So yeah, so that's the the final decision. So there you go. Amy goes back home and kind of talks with that girl. I forgot her name, the one from the other side. And Amy asks her to keep an eye on on the identity. I tried to find out more about the identity of Alice Ramos. And she also asks her about Sariel. Is she doing something? Is she trying to do anything or to mess around or something? So yeah, they kind of exchange information. Amy gives her the tells her to not keep, but to kind of try to find out more about Alice Ramos. And there you go. Okay, so the next part is kind of funny where Asha's just freaking out. Asha's like, what the hell? Like Mao-sama, why are you and Amy going to go together? Who knows what she can do? And and Mao's like, it's fine. Alice Ramos is with us here. Or what do you want? You want Alice Ramos to become like Urushihara? She's going to become a shut-in. You don't want that, do you? I love how Asha's like, who are you comparing who with? Alice Ramos is a lot better than Urushihara. Urushihara eats his food and doesn't even put it in its place, doesn't even say thank you. He's even worse than Alice Ramos, who's just a toddler. Alice Ramos actually thanks me and puts the dishes in the proper place after having a meal. Urishara's like, what the hell are you saying? Are you bad mouthing me? Oh my god. Okay, now and Mao is like, okay, Mao's like, it's fine, don't worry. And Mao's like, I need to work hard, obviously, otherwise the main source of money, he's the one who only works here. I guess Asha is also working a little bit. We still don't know what he's working at, but Asha is also working in some side job or something. But either way, the main source of income is obviously Mao. So Mao is like, all right, I'll try my best, and so that you people don't have to go hungry. So it's nice to, and then we kind of get a little montage of everything, Mao working hard. And Mao here talks about how even though we took in Ramos, the main work kind of falls on Ashia, Chiho, and Belle Suzune. So yeah, he realizes that, but obviously yeah, he's like, I need to take responsibility. And here, like, in the montage, it's so funny that we actually see Urishara. I'm guessing after after listening to Asha, he actually decided to put the plates in the actual place where he should put it. So he's he's actually doing it now. Thank God. It's changing little by little. Anyway, that was like a cute montage. Now here we can kind of see in one of the scenes that Mao and Chiho, what's her name? Mao and Alas Ramos are going together in a bicycle, and a lady, white-haired lady, is like a ring. It kind of shines, and the symbol kind of shines in Alas Ramos's head. Obviously, yeah, it's a spoiler, so I won't say much, but I'm pretty sure everyone can probably guess it's the same lady from, I think, the beginning episode, the one in front of the tree. So that's pretty obvious. But yeah, now after that, see, on the day of the amusement park, like, trip, Ashia's just following them. Obviously, he's concerned and has this weird sunglasses on his head, which makes him even like more suspicious. And Chiho also somehow came, and she was like, "What the hell are you doing? Take out the sunglasses. You look more like a suspicious person. And if there's any type of emergency, you can use my phone. So that's why I'm here." And Amy is here, and then after that we see Amy's friend also came. It's interesting, like, I do remember that Amy's friend kind of likes Ashia. I think in season 1 that was established. Yeah, there was that scene. So okay, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know what is going to happen with both of them, but either way, like, most of the characters are here. So they will be the group who will be following Mao, Alas, and Emmy, while Mao and Alas and Emmy will be in the amusement park. So there you go. Like, the whole amusement park trip starts while we suddenly go to a different scene where we find like a random person who kind of looks like Sariel a lot, probably one of the angels, and has a lot of, like, people with him, like soldiers, I think they are. He says, "Let's go so we can restore the tree of life to its proper form." Sephiroth, the tree of, like, okay. And I'm guessing they're going or coming to the human world. Obviously, the gate has been opened. Urashihara gets like a feeling, and yeah, like, stuff is going to go crazy, I'm guessing, after this. So yeah, let's see. Well, probably the next episode we'll see more, and that's where it ends. So that's it. A fun episode, like, yeah, not G, sorry, what's her name? Alas Ramos. Alas Ramos is very adorable, obviously, like, and we can see the whole thing kind of just, like, the whole thing kind of normalizing. Everyone has kind of accepted Alas Ramos within their family, and yeah, it will be like, stuff like this. They will probably just try to become more accustomed to, like, the actual life. There will be minor inconveniences here and there, obviously. For example, one of the bigger inconveniences is coming, I'm guessing. Those people who are like coming from the other world to this world, they'll probably cause a big commotion here, just like it happened before. So yeah, that'll be probably an inconvenience. And obviously, Yusa is there, Mao is there, Ashia, everyone's there. Urishihara, what's her name? Like, Belle is also there. So hopefully they can handle them. Hope so, at least. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, so that's it. Thanks for watching. This is my reaction to The Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2, episode number 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of The Devil is a Part-Timer. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.